Talk to me. It was all right. It wasn't bad. It was a good movie. It was a good story, very plot driven, very character driven. If you saw the preview, it's about these group of kids who are playing around with this hand, this ceramic or statue hand with all these writings on it. Apparently, the hand was the hand of a former medium, and that was encased in this thing. And the whole idea is that they would touch, they would hold the hand, is in the preview, and they would say, "Talk to me," and that's the way they connect to the spirit world, and the spirit would possess them slightly for like a period of time, a little over a minute, to and they would have a great time and get a kick out of it. To be honest with you, it made me think that these guys should have just been better off smoking pot or something at this point. And I'm against that, but it feels like it's the same kind of thing. It's like you get a whole bunch of kids together that want to hang out and be silly and have a little party, drink, smoke, do all this kind of stuff that rebellious kids do, and then they do stupid stuff, like do drugs, like drink, like conjure the dead. In this case, it was Conjure the Dead. Again, a lot of people are saying it is the scariest movie so far in 2023. I guess it didn't really impact me that way. Maybe because as a horror fan, I've been desensitized a lot. But it did have its disturbing moments. There were definitely scenes in here that left me going, "Oh my God," that was messed up. And leave it to A24 Films, the same company that gave us Hereditary, to give us a film that has disturbing sequences in it. It's a film based in Australia. Technically, it's a foreign film. So anyway, one of the main characters, this girl, it affects her like she feels like she needs to continue to mess with that. But what that ends up doing is it messes her up, it messes her family up, it messes her friends, her close friends up, to the point that their lives are pretty much changed forever in a bad kind of way. And she feels horrible about it, and she feels like she needs to try to do something to undo it, to make it right. When you make a mistake, when you mess up, you got to own that. And she tried to own it. Unfortunately, it didn't kind of work out the way maybe she wanted to do it. As you see this film, you see how it plays out. That there are, it gave me a kind of Insidious / Sixth Sense kind of vibe, like this whole I see dead people kind of thing. Unfortunately, when you mess with something, because it's like a Ouija board. Like when you mess with a Ouija board and you conjure spirits with a Ouija board, you're going to get into problems. Just replace the Ouija board with that hand thing that they got, and you pretty much got the same results. I did appreciate the symbolism. There was a lot of symbolism in this movie. If you see a real quick shot of a bleeding kangaroo in the preview, remember that. There's a reason for that. And I saw early on in the film how that kind of like set the tone, set the stage for what we were going to eventually see in our characters throughout, all the way to the end of the film through the third act. I found that to be, I appreciated that. Again, this was a very story-driven movie. It did have its scary moments or creepy moments, but it didn't phase me to that level personally. It might phase you, or whoever watches it, and that's fine. Better for you. I feel kind of like, damn, I wish I did get freaked out. I wanted to come to this review and be letting you know I'm keeping the lights on today, but that's not exactly how it fell on me. It just didn't fall on me that way very well. I did appreciate the girl's struggle in the film. She has this issue with her dad. She has this issue with her mom. I'm not going to tell you what that is about. But that's a very important part of the story. And her best friend and her best friend's brother, they get really tied up in this really ugly situation regarding the clairvoyance of the thing, and how they opened this doorway to the spirit world and how they were trying to shut it again. I mean, I was just in my head saying get a priest, but of course they wouldn't do that. I would give Talk to Me, I'll give it 3 coffee cups for its creativity, for its ingenuity. I thought it was really well made, very good A24 film, foreign film from Australia. I would definitely recommend you guys go see it. It's a very good movie. It might freak you out more than it did me. So go see it, check it out, come back here, talk to me, let me know what you thought of Talk to Me. And if you like this review, please tap on the bell for future notifications for future Horror and Coffee content, and consider subscribing. All right? Take care of yourselves. This is Ralph Perez, Horror and Coffee, finishing off my movie soda. Until next time, take care.